An image is going viral on the internet, accompanying a theory that Boruto has traveled back in time to the Fourth Great Ninja War during the battle against Kaguya. But is it true, or is it just some wild speculation? I decided to do some research and see if the image is genuine and if all this makes sense. Could it just be some fanfic created by fans? Well, in the video we'll delve into how this theory came about and whether or not it's true. And listen, there's even evidence from a Naruto chapter during the Fourth Ninja War where they claim it's Boruto traveling back in time. When I saw this, I just couldn't believe it. Boruto vs. Code. Ever since Boruto left Konoha with Sasuke, there have been several changes in the story, starting with the fact that Boruto is now seen as a rogue ninja by the world. In Naruto's absence, Shikamaru has become the 8th Hokage, and to make matters worse, Code has invaded Konoha with his army of mini Juubi. But to our surprise, our protagonist has turned into a dark and brooding character. Boruto now seems just like Sasuke, even in his appearance. Between epic moments like Boruto stepping on Code's face, or the new look of the characters, we also learned that there was a fight between Sasuke and Boruto vs. Code 2 years ago. But it was during this dialogue that we discovered Boruto has new information about Ishiki's Juubi. The conversation between Boruto and Code about the Juubi. During the second chapter of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Boruto had a mysterious conversation with Code. He said that Code doesn't know the true terror that the Ten Tails represents to the world. In response, Code mentioned that the Juubi is essentially a beast that consumes and attacks anyone by nature until it meets an Otsutsuki and eats them to transform into a divine tree. Boruto agreed, but he pointed out that the modifications made by Code are altering the true nature of the Juubi. Boruto even said that there's still time to fix this issue before a worse future for everyone arrives. We still don't know which future Boruto is referring to, but Code's intention is precisely to cultivate a fruit from the divine tree to destroy the planet. How does Boruto know about the Juubi? What stood out most during this dialogue is that Boruto clearly discovered a lot about the Juubi. He mentioned that the changes Code made to the Juubi altered its nature, and this could pose a significant risk in the future. Boruto's concern is so profound that he suggested he would let Code go free and live if he took him to the real body of the Juubi. During these 3 years of training, Boruto surely found many clues about the Juubi and the Otsutsuki themselves. The lingering question is, how did Boruto uncover the secrets of the Juubi? What I'm about to present to you in this video will blow your mind. Stay tuned. Momoshiki revealed information about the Juubi. It all starts with Momoshiki Otsutsuki. As a member of the Otsutsuki clan, Momoshiki has millennia of age and experience. He is one of the most intelligent characters currently, because besides knowing all of the Shinjutsu that exist, Momoshiki also knows everything about the Juubi. In the latest chapter, Boruto clearly showed that he knows something about the Ten Tails that we don't yet know. We saw that one of Code's mini Juubi awakened a Rinnegan, so it could potentially become a significant threat. Another point to consider is that Code's Juubi is different from the version in the Fourth Ninja War, so we don't precisely know how it works or what it can become. This is where Momoshiki comes in. He might have revealed to Boruto all the secrets of Code's Juubi and the threat it poses. Sasuke revealed everything to Boruto. But to be honest, it's hard to imagine someone like Momoshiki helping Boruto, right? Moreover, he wouldn't need to because Boruto has at his disposal a character with vast experience involving the Ten Tails, Sasuke. I mentioned earlier that the current Juubi is different from what we saw in Naruto Shippuden, but every Juubi has common traits. Therefore, Sasuke might have shared his experience with Boruto about the Juubi using his genjutsu, or simply relaying the information. After all, Sasuke himself has seen the current Juubi and uncovered some secrets during his visit to Ishiki's dimension. A good reason for Boruto's confidence might be that he witnessed all the terror the Juubi can cause in the last war, including its full destructive power, its connection to the divine tree, and its ability to produce a chakra fruit. Or Sasuke just explained to Boruto how things worked concerning the Juubi. Did Boruto time travel using the Jogan? The theory circulating on the internet suggests that Boruto traveled back in time to the Fourth Great Ninja War to learn everything about the Juubi and Kaguya. I know at first glance this might sound crazy, but in chapter 687 of the Naruto manga, there's a silhouette in the background that clearly depicts a hidden character. For a long time, no one knew who this character was, but now that Boruto has revealed he knows all the secrets about the Juubi, the theory that he traveled back in time has gained a lot of traction. And look, if you check the image, there really is a silhouette that looks a lot like Boruto because of its stance. And mind you, as there are always fake images being circulated, I went to the chapter myself to confirm if the image was there, and upon checking, I saw it. There really is that silhouette. But how would Boruto travel back in time? A very plausible explanation is that he managed to time travel using the hidden power of his Jogen. By going back to the last ninja war, Boruto could learn a lot, not just about the Juubi, but also about the past. What could Boruto learn about the Juubi? Okay, but how could time travel aid Boruto's objectives? I know, that's the question you're asking yourself right now. Assuming the Jogen has this power, Boruto could go back to the last war and learn everything about the Juubi's power and its true terror. Traveling back in time, he could witness Madara Tsukiyomi, the effects of the divine tree on people, and even gain some understanding about Kaguya. No one would even notice Boruto's presence because he has the power to conceal his own chakra, remember? Moreover, it's not impossible for Boruto to travel back in time to meet Shibai in a very distant past. Boruto could also use this power to learn about Kawaki's history. The claw mark creatures will become independent. In this second chapter, Boruto mentioned that a much worse future for everyone might be on the horizon due to the modifications Code made to the Juubi. The future would be so disastrous that Boruto himself would be willing to let Code live if he could access the true body of the Juubi. The question we have is, what future is Boruto referring to? Well, a hint of this future lies in the claw mark that awakened a Rinnegan. Boruto hinted that at some point, Code might lose control over his creatures. This brief dialogue might mean that Code's creatures will become independent and gain their own consciousness. Evidence of this would be the Rinnegan that the claw mark displayed. If it gains all the powers of the Juubi and also has consciousness, this creature could become a significant villain, perhaps to the extent of destroying the ninja world or causing some vast devastation. Moreover, when it grabbed a ninja, a mini Juubi turned into a tree, which seems very odd. Does this theory really make sense? But does the theory that Boruto traveled back in time to the Fourth Great Ninja War really make sense? Well, unfortunately, no. If this theory were true, Kishimoto would surprise everyone, but sadly this theory lacks foundation. Firstly, Chapter 687 was released 9 years ago, when the idea of a Naruto sequel was still in development, so a time travel of a character in development wouldn't even make sense. Moreover, during the battle against Kaguya, Naruto made several shadow clones. That silhouette could simply be a shadow clone. Another point that refutes this theory is that it would be impossible for Kaguya not to sense Boruto's presence. This theory is indeed very good, but unfortunately, it's just fan fiction. Most likely, the silhouette is part of the mountain illustration behind them, just a thicker line, that's all. Don't believe these wild theories based on such weak evidence, but this theory would indeed be an interesting twist. But now I want to hear from you. Does this theory still make sense in your opinion? Comment other theories you've seen or heard about. Maybe it'll become a video on the channel. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content. We cover the best theories, news, and events of Boruto to Blue Vortex. So subscribe to stay updated. On the screen is a video. I guarantee you'll enjoy watching it. So click and enjoy.